and welcome back to another development. In today's development, we will be doing a identifier creation and your current identifier. So like whenever they go on patrol, you will need a new type of identifier, and you will need the identifier field. So after you make the identifier data type right here, you will need create new field. You will need the identifier for the field name, and it will be a text. All that is. Under the user data type that is automatically placed in, create a new field. This will be current identifier. The field type will be identifier, and it will not be multiple entries. It will only be one. Now you need another one that says identifiers. It will be, again, field type will be identifier. It will be multiple entries. Go ahead and create that. Now you have all your data types set up. All you're good. Now all you need is your workflows and your stuff that goes on it. So go ahead and get a repeating group down on the page anywhere of your choosing. The type of content will be identifier. Data source will be do a search for. Identifier created by equals current user, and I'll go ahead and let you guys see that. Okay, now once you got that, go ahead and customize it any way you want. Solid, boom, 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 boom. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so whenever you have it all fully customized, everything like that is good, then you can go ahead and put a text box in there. I'm still trying to get my border. Okay, now once you get your text box in there, just like this. Okay, now that you got your text box in there, you will insert dynamic data, current sales identifiers, identifier, just like that. And then you can go ahead and customize that. Alright, now you do want to be able to delete the identifiers, so let's go ahead. You can go over here to plugins and get ionic elements. You just press that and search it. I already got it, so I'm going to go ahead and place it on the page here, just right beside the text box. And make sure you do see it all in these, because if you don't, that means it's outside of the repeating group. So go ahead, I'm going to do it fully black, and I'm going to get the delete, which is just a trash can. Now once you got that on the page, go ahead, start/edit workflow, data things, delete thing, current sales identifier. Now you have just figured out how to delete identifiers. Now go ahead down here to inputs. Input forms will be below your groups and your repeating groups. Go ahead, drag that on the page. And then this, I'm just going to say identifier here. So, now that you got that, you're going to go style. You can just do anything you want with this. I'm just going to do this. Boom, boom, boom. I personally do not like the conditional, so I'm going to go ahead and remove those. And then after you got that, you're just going to put a button. After you got your input, you're just going to put a button on the page anywhere you would like it. I'm also going to center this vertically. Oh, wait, no. I meant horizontally. Sorry. No, I'm not actually. I'm just going to try my best. This will be save button. Save ID, save identifier, just save. You can edit it, do whatever you want to it. Now, press start/edit workflow. This is actually creating the identifier. So what you want to do is you want to do this. You want to data things, create a new thing. You want to create a identifier. Identifier equals input identifier here's value. That's what you want to do. Then you want to do data things, make changes to thing, current user, not current identifier, identifiers, add, result of step 1. Whoops. Identifiers add, result of step 1. Then you want to just go ahead, element actions, reset inputs. And then there you go. You just made your identifier and you added it to the user. Now, let's go ahead and test this to make sure your creation works. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. 4 38, save. You just create an identifier and you can remove them. Good job. Now, let's go ahead and say you're on the BCSO page or panel. Even though if you're on home, you're not currently done with it, which is fine. You can go ahead and say hello or welcome, and then you can do insert. You can do current users, current identifier, just like that. And then I'm just going to make this bigger. I'm just going to make it like 24 here. There you go. Now that you got that, you can go ahead and you can do a search box or anything else, but I'm going to go ahead and do a drop down here. And what this is going to say choose identifier or identifiers. Now, the choices style is going to be dynamic options. Type of choices is going to be identifier. Choices search is going to be do a search for. Identifier created by equals current user, and then current options identifier. So I'm going to let you guys get that. So all this is doing a search for identifiers inside that drop down. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to do the style. I'm just going to change all this to black so that you can actually see it. Alright, there we go. Again, I don't like conditional. So, now, let's go ahead and, I know since it's just going to be a button that says like patrol or something like that, to go on patrol or patrol continue or something, I'm going to go ahead and put a button down. Now you're going to go ahead and press start/edit workflow, and what you're going to do here is you're going to do data things, make changes to thing, current user, current identifier equals, drop down choose identifier's value. Drop down choose identifier's value. Then you're going to preview it again, or you could just click up here and click this. And now I'm going to need to create a new identifier because I deleted my last one. And then you're going to do, there'll be this drop down right here, and you'll see your identifier. Look up here, it'll change to 4 Oscar 38. Then you can also do 1 Delta 38. You can press save, and then you can go over here and change it. That is how you make identifiers and how you do your current identifier. Hope this was helpful. If it was, don't mind subscribing, commenting if you have any questions. You could always join our Discord. It is full support. You can also ask questions there. You can DM our moderators or anyone. So, that is how you create and do your current identifier for your police. Hope this helped again. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next development.